1,000-pound sisters. Amy Slaton's new boyfriend wants her to have his baby, and I think it's a great idea she found the one. Amy Slaton's new boyfriend, Brian Scott Laverne, wants her to have his baby, and I think the 1000B Sisters star should consider it. 37-year-old Amy has always wanted a big family, and she doesn't have much time left on her biological clock. Her entire motivation for losing weight was so that she could have children. When Amy made her 2020 television debut, she weighed over 400 pounds. She couldn't even step on a bathroom scale. Amy had to drive to the local junkyard to use their industrial-sized scale. Desperately wanting children, she had bariatric surgery and lost 125 pounds. The fact that Amy's weight loss journey was driven by her desire to have children proves how important it is to her. After having bariatric surgery and losing 125 pounds, she went on to have 2 healthy sons. Her bariatric surgeon warned her not to rush into having babies, but Amy couldn't wait. Though Amy had her tubes tied, the 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7 star could always have the procedure reversed. She and Brian may not have known each other long, but at her age, this may be her last chance to expand her family. She should at least consider it. When 1,000-pound Sisters premiered in 2020, Amy seemed to have her love story all figured out. She was a newlywed, married to a man who seemed to adore her. There was nothing Michael Halterman wouldn't do for Amy. He even helped Amy care for her sister, Tammy Slaton, 37. For a long time, Amy and Michael lived right next door to Tammy and helped care for her daily needs. Michael drove Tammy around and pushed her around in her wheelchair. He did it all so quietly, too, blending into the background. It was shocking when they started fighting. Amy and Michael's relationship started to fall apart after their children, Gage and Glenn Halterman, were born. Amy often accused Michael of not giving her enough support, and the conflict ultimately came to a head. After getting into several ugly on-camera fights during 1,000-pound Sisters Season 5, Amy and Michael announced their divorce in 2023 after 4 years of marriage. Though their divorce was contentious at first, they were able to come to an understanding and continue to co-parent their sons. After her divorce, the 1,000-pound Sisters star jumped back into dating and went through several bad boyfriends. Just a few months after announcing her split, Amy already had a new man in her life. Amy and Tony Rogers got serious quickly, and she even introduced him to her sons. The relationship soon fell apart, and Amy started seeing a new man named Kevin. That relationship lasted for an even shorter time. After Kevin, Amy took a break from her search for love and focused instead on raising her little boys. Amy met Brian at a concert. She wasn't initially attracted to him, but Brian was so persistent that Amy gave him a chance. The two have been inseparable ever since. During 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7, Brian asked Amy and her sons to move in with him. At 50 years old, Brian is much older than Amy, but he adores her. After dating for only a few weeks, they got matching tattoos that read "Scary Love." Though Amy barely knows Brian, I think it's important to discuss family planning, even early in a relationship. Soon after Amy and Brian started dating, the 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7 star introduced him to her sons. The couple has celebrated several milestones together, including Christmas and New Year's. They've been spending a lot of time with her boys and acting like they're already a family. Amy even posted hilarious AI makeovers to Instagram that turn her, Brian, Gage, and Glenn into various Disney characters. Notably, the clip includes Brian and both of her sons, just as if they were an average nuclear family. Adding another baby to the mix could solidify the family unit. During the first episode of 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7, Amy was getting ready for a date with Brian with the help of her sister Amanda Halterman. Amy told her sister that Brian wanted her to reverse her tubes being tied so she could have his baby. A stunned Amanda responded by recommending they take a cold shower, but I disagreed with Amanda. Though Amy barely knows Brian, I think it's important to discuss family planning, even early in a relationship. I really think he can be the one day. 44-year-old Amanda tried to tell her sister not to rush things, urging her not to rush things. She warned her that it could take at least several months until someone's true nature reveals itself, but Amy was in no mood to listen. I really think he can be the one day, Amy insists. Amanda quickly realized that there was nothing she could say to deter Amy. Her brother, 44-year-old Chris Combs, reacted just as badly to the news and begged Amy not to move in with Brian either. I wish they'd given the relationship more of a chance. Though Amy hasn't always made the best romantic choices, she's come a long way over the years. If the 1,000-Pound Sister Season 7 star thinks she may want to expand her family should support her decision to have more children. That being said, Amy barely knows Brian. It's great that they're happy, but she should get to know him better before she agrees to have his baby.